How's it going? Whenever I first started band in 6th grade, I was very excited to play some drums and do all of the fun things drummers do, but I didn't think about some of the struggles that came along with starting all the way in 6th grade. It is kind of tough starting out, especially with being a percussionist. There's so many different instruments involved and everything like that. Don't get me wrong, everyone in band has their struggles for sure, but in band it seems like the percussionists are always the ones in their own bubble. I'm not saying that's a good thing or a bad thing, it's just part of life in in band. There were a few things that I wish I knew whenever I was starting in band. I just wanted to share some of that stuff with you today, so I guess I will do that now.
Oh my god, I am so excited to go to my band class for the first time.
Welcome to band class. Percussionists, please pull out your mallets. Make sure you have everything ready to go so we're not waiting on you.
Wow, this is bad.
So whenever you first start band, you're probably gonna have some sort of a stick or mallet bag. This is the one that I have. It's a Zildjian one. It's your standard one. This might be my second bag I've had in junior high, because the first one got destroyed real bad. This one's not in super great shape. It doesn't really show on the computer, on the camera that much, but this stuff is fading and the zipper's kind of going bad. But anyway, whenever you have your mallet bag, you should have it nice and organized. This is just my old extras here. This is my bare essentials, right? So you see how organized it is. On this side, on my left side here, there's going to be all my sticks, and over here are my extras. So I have my mallets and my brushes. I mean, just a little bit of organization goes a long way, because if you just start tossing them in there willy-nilly, I mean, it's just nice to have organization.
Hey look, that kid stole my stick bag with all my sticks and mallets.
I am not giving them back.
How could I possibly tell whose is whose?
Another thing is to label your sticks and mallets. This is a big one that I see a lot of people not doing, and then in turn they end up losing their sticks and mallets. Something really simple that you can do is, I have a mallet here with me. This here, you see a piece of tape. And that's all I do, is on the bottom of these, I just put a wrap of tape on the bottom the exact same way on all of them. Before I actually wrote my initials in Sharpie on there, but it all faded away, so it's not quite the best way to do it, I've learned. Another way you can do it is you can take a drumstick, and on the butt end of the drumstick, so you got your stick, on the butt end of it here, you could get a Sharpie or something like that, and just simply put a dot on the bottom. That way, if someone says, hey, this is my stick, you can say, no, it's my stick. Check the butt of the stick. It's got a little dot on it. Some people go as crazy as having some sort of an iron, like a branding tool for wood almost, and they do a little design on the bottom of their mallets or the bottom of their sticks. Now, uh-oh, my dog's... Alright, I think I calmed my dog down.
I forgot my sticks and mallets. I'll just borrow from the school. Wow, this is bad.
Speaking of sticks and mallets, some schools don't make you get your own right away. However, I'd highly recommend getting your own as soon as possible. Now, just the reason for this is having to share your sticks and mallets with other students, it just sucks sometimes, because I mean, they could lose it, they could do, big old chips in the wood. I got these guys. They're nice and chipped and everything, and I just wouldn't want to have to come into class and do my stuff on not great equipment. That way, if there's any chips or breaks or whatever, I have no one to blame but myself. Get your own sticks and mallets.
Okay, it is time to pass out parts. Remember to circle your parts and blah 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 bloody blah bloody blah.
Wait, what part am I?
When you get music as a percussionist, you get music that has other parts on it sometimes. So sometimes it is something like snare drum, bass drum, crash cymbals, and you just play the snare drum. To avoid any confusion, especially starting out, because you don't really know how it works yet, you need to circle it and put your name next to whatever instrument you have, or highlight it, or do whatever you need to do. This is just to avoid any confusion. I've seen classes to where it's like the second, third time they've looked at the piece of music and the percussionists are still scattering around trying to figure it all out. This will help you avoid any kind of time wasting. Circle your name, write a little note for yourself, do whatever you need to do. It'll help your band director be happier. It'll also help your other percussionists and other band friends be happier too.
Hi.
Hi.
Speaking of band friends, make friends with your percussion guys. They're doing the same things that you are. It's a perfect chance to just make good lifelong friends. I still have friends from band that I still talk to this day. Yes, do the thing and talk to the people and be a good hang.
Okay, make sure you practice this part at home for the playing test tomorrow.
I have nothing at home though.
This is something that's arguably the toughest thing for percussionists, is being able to practice properly. Now, there's most instances in schools to where you're able to go and rent or purchase some sort of a mallet instrument. So make sure you have yourself a mallet instrument, whether it be renting from a music store or purchasing, or maybe finding a used one.
Ah, yes. I have my bell kit and practice pad and I'm ready to practice at home. I literally have nowhere to put this.
Make sure you get your instruments and make sure you have a spot to practice at home. Practice at home, you would just at first need yourself some sort of a mallet instrument, some sort of a practice drum pad to hit on, right? Unless you have a drum at home, which is great too.
I need to practice, but I would need to put it all together, and I am cozy in bed right now.
Okay, make sure you practice this part at home for the playing test tomorrow.
I'll do it later.
I would recommend getting yourself a little corner and some sort of a room. Usually it's your bedroom, but having that spot just set up and ready to go. It's a lot easier to get practicing and playing if your spot is already set up. So I'd recommend having your bell kit already set up, your drum pad set up, everything just ready to go for you. If you have to walk over to your corner and then pull out your bell kit, set up your bell kit, pull out your drum pad, set up your drum pad, put your music stand, adjust everything, get the music out, you will definitely be less likely to play or practice as much. So it's totally recommended to just have that corner and just take pride in your corner, and that's your cool percussion corner.
Boy, I sure do love playing drums. It is all I do.
Okay, for the next assignment, you will be playing mallets.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
This is the big thing I see in percussion kiddos, especially starting out. They make it to where there's two worlds. There's the drum world, and then there's the mallet world. You should not have that separation. You should totally just be involved in everything. I've learned from experience a little bit. Whenever I was growing up in high school and everything, I was partial to drums and I was good at drums, which made me in turn get a lot of drum parts. So I was doing bass drum, snare drum, timpani drums, tom-toms, everything that involved a lot of rhythm. I was doing that. Now what I wasn't doing, or what I was doing very poorly, was mallet parts. So marimba parts, vibraphone parts, glockenspiel, chimes, anything like that I would refrain from. So whenever I was in college, I was very drum heavy, and whenever they said you need to play a mallet part as well, the snare drum piece was no problem, but whenever I went to the mallet piece, oh my gosh, I was practicing that like crazy, to where if I would have had it a little bit more balanced throughout school, it would have just been a lot easier moving forward. Even now in my professional career, my drum chops are about here, where my mallet chops are about here. Now bumping that up, I try to, but it's going to be a struggle for me from now on, just because of the way that I have moved forward in high school. So I'm trying to avoid this for you guys. Please don't do what I did. Lightning round. All right, this is just stuff that you guys really just need to know. Here we go. Turn your snares off whenever you're not playing them. The buzz is annoying. Don't put stuff on the timpani. Your band director will hate you. and I will hate you. Don't put things on your mallet instruments. It's almost as bad as putting things on the timpani drums. If something is broken in percussion world back there, if any instruments are broken, please bring them to your director. Don't try to fix them yourselves, because you could make it worse. You can maybe fix it with the band director and learn something, but don't try to fix it yourself, please. Don't get bored back there and start destroying percussion instruments, because I've seen that happen too. Please don't do that. I know you can really easily hide your phones behind those drums. I see you guys, I've done it too. Don't do that, because you'll get yourself in trouble and miss directions and then look like a silly head. When you come into the classroom, get your stuff organized right away, as soon as you can. Because there's a lot for percussionists to do, a lot for percussionists to set up. So don't just hang out, get your stuff ready and then hang out. While the band's doing warm-ups that percussionists don't do, that's a perfect time for you to practice your chops on some quiet practice instrument, like a practice pad or your lap even, or whatever else. Stay occupied. Don't get bored, because when you get bored, you do bad things. Learn outside of classroom. Discover different things on YouTube, discover different things online, you know, learn about the stuff that you're playing. It's there's a lot to get into, and it can be fun. Percussionists have the unique ability to be insanely loud on their instruments. Don't be that guy. You and I both know when too loud is too loud. It's just annoying, man. Don't be that guy, please. Use the right mallets and sticks for the right instruments. It's really easy to mess up an instrument by hitting it with a mallet or a stick that's too hard for that instrument. Like if you were to use heavy brass mallets on a marimba, it could really hurt the marimba. Or if you use drumsticks on the marimba or drumsticks on any mallet instruments, that's no good. Things are gonna get destroyed. Same thing with mallets on drums. Sometimes it's okay for that, but you know, ask your director is the best thing I can say, and use common sense, please. And lastly, just have fun. If you are not having fun, if you're not having a good time learning instruments, if you're not having a good time meeting your friends and getting new friends, if you're not having a good time, you know, learning new things and making awesome music and doing cool drum grooves and learning awesome mallet passages and scales and stuff, why are you even there? So make sure you're having fun with it. Make sure you're having a good time. And that's it. Make sure you're watching my videos as well. And that will help you be the best percussionist in the world if you just watch my video right now and also like it and also send it to all your percussion pals. So do that and you will be the best percussionist ever. That's it. Okay, bye.